"Can I eat with you?" the homeless boy asked the millionaire. His response left everyone in tears. The clink of fine silverware and soft murmurs of conversation floated through the elegant courtyard of Ljardan, the city's most exclusive restaurant. Crystal glasses sparkled in the evening light, and the air was heavy with the aroma of roasted lamb and truffle butter. At one corner table, Ethan Cole sat alone. A man in his early 30s, Ethan wore a crisp, tailored suit and the distant look of someone bored with luxury. Plates of gourmet food sat untouched in front of him, perfectly seared scallops, freshly baked rolls, and a glass of Chardonnay that reflected the golden glow of the candles. He had everything: wealth, power, influence. But tonight, as he scrolled through an endless stream of emails, he felt nothing. Outside the wrought iron gates of Ljardan, a boy named Milo stood shivering. He couldn't have been more than 7. His oversized, tattered hoodie clung to his thin frame, and his tiny bare feet were streaked with dirt. His stomach growled painfully, but he ignored it. For over an hour, he had watched diners, hoping someone might hand him leftovers, but no one even looked his way. A waiter carrying a tray of half-eaten food paused to toss it into a bin. Milo crept forward. "Stop right there, boy," the waiter snapped, waving him away. "Don't touch that. Street kids don't belong here." Milo flinched and darted back behind a column, tears welling up in his tired eyes. But his hunger was stronger than his fear. Through the open patio doors, he saw a man in a navy suit sitting alone at a corner table. In front of him were untouched plates, bread rolls, roasted chicken, and even a small chocolate tart. His mouth watered. "Just ask," he whispered. Just once. He summoned every ounce of courage and walked barefoot across the stone tiles of the patio. Gasps rippled through the restaurant. Where did he come from? A woman whispered. "Isn't security watching the gates?" The head waiter strode forward, his polished shoes clicking angrily. "Little boy, you don't belong here. Leave immediately." But before he could grab him, Milo stepped forward, eyes locked on Ethan. "Sir," he said, voice trembling. Ethan looked up from his phone, startled. The boy's fragile figure stood out against the black tablecloths and glittering chandeliers. "Can I eat with you?" The waiter froze. A hush fell over the patio. Ethan stared at the boy, his mind spinning. "Please," Milo added, clutching his torn hoodie. "I'm sorry, I haven't eaten in 2 days." "Sir," the waiter said sharply, "do you want me to remove him?" Ethan didn't answer right away. His eyes were fixed on Milo's sunken cheeks and quivering lips. Something inside him shifted. Years ago, he'd been a boy like him, hungry, dirty, invisible. He remembered standing outside bakeries, praying for a crust of bread. No one had helped. "Sir?" the waiter asked again. "No," Ethan said suddenly, louder than intended. Everyone turned to look. "Bring another plate," he said. "Excuse me?" "You heard me. The best you have. And make it quick." Milo's eyes widened. "Really?" "Yes." "What's your name?" "Milo." Ethan knelt to his level. "Come on, Milo. Sit with me." Gasps echoed. "Is he serious?" someone whispered. Ethan ignored them. He pulled out the chair beside him. "Sit down. Tonight, you're my guest." As Milo climbed into the chair, Ethan turned to the waiter. "And bring warm bread first. He's freezing." The waiter hesitated, then hurried off. Ethan looked around at the diners. "You're all staring. Maybe ask yourselves why a little boy had to beg for food in the first place." The restaurant went silent. Milo clutched the bread roll when it arrived. Tears streamed down his face. "Thank you, sir. I thought no one cared." Ethan's throat tightened. For the first time in years, he felt something real. "Slow down," he said gently, pushing a glass of water toward him. "There's plenty." The waiter returned with a hot meal. Milo stared at it. "Eat as much as you want," Ethan said. "But don't you want it? I've already had mine. Tonight, it's your turn." As Milo ate, Ethan thought of his own childhood. He hadn't escaped the pain, he had only buried it. "My mom used to make bread like this," Milo said quietly, "before she went to heaven." "What about your dad?" "He left after mom died. Said I was too much trouble." Ethan reached for his hand. "You are not too much trouble. You're a child, and you deserve to be loved." The waiter paused. Mid-step. A couple dabbed at their eyes. Even the manager froze. She's 7, Ethan said to the room. 7. Wandering the streets while we dine in luxury. Look at him, he said. Do you know the courage it takes to ask for help like that? He turned back to Milo. You don't have to beg anymore. I'm going to take care of you. You're not sending me away? Never. We'll get you warm clothes, a bed, and pancakes tomorrow. Milo sobbed and hugged him. I'll be good. I promise. You already are. Kiddo, a sniffle broke the silence. A woman wiped her eyes. A young waiter turned away, blinking fast. Thomas stood, lifting Milo in his arms. He deserves more than a meal. He deserves a life. As he carried him out, diners rose not in protest, but in quiet respect. One man left a $100 bill with a note for Milo's future. That night, in the back seat of Ethan's sleek car, Milo curled up with a warm blanket. Are you rich? He asked. I thought I was, Ethan said softly. But tonight, I feel like I've found something richer than gold. You're the nicest person I've ever met, Milo whispered. And you, Ethan said, voice cracking, are the bravest boy I've ever known.